approach to video is, I suppose, slightly different to some of our competitors in that we are fully and unashamedly a set of membership brands. So everything we do, every piece of content we put out is very much, the first thing we think about is does it work for our members? These are people who are paying to be here, they are paying to be satisfied, and they will tell us, and they do tell us if they're not. And that transcends everything else we do. So the approach we take to advertising very much in line with that. So we try not to be too disruptive. We try not to be too interruptive in and around our advertising, in and around our video rather, with our video advertising products. So to put that into context, when we decided to activate the Premier League rights last season, we took the very strong decision to not turn on pre-rolls in and around that content, which was a difficult thing to do because it was very tempting. We thought we'd have quite a lot of traffic. They were very completely unique rights. But what we didn't want to do in front of these new members of ours was to put anything interruptive in between them as a new customer and the content that they came to see, which in this case was potentially a 30-second clip of Didier Drogba smashing a ball into the back of a net. And so we decided to advertise around those video clips within the constructs of the Premier League rights restrictions. So in season one, we took the approach around Premier League goals that we would approach two individual partners. We went with Paddy Power and Kia, and it worked really well. It worked with them. They were the kind of brands that could work across our whole portfolio, the Times, the Sunday Times and the Sun. I think that we learned a lot in year one. In year two, we rolled in the FA Cup clips as well, and that presented a whole different set of commercial challenges. The FA being a slightly different body to the Premier League with different set of restrictions. And so what we've done in season two is gone for a multi-advertiser approach as opposed to single or double sponsor approach, so that we get past those restrictions. No one single brand is owning any of the clips, but we're trying to find multiple advertisers who are brand appropriate against football content, and we're bringing them tailored packages across match weekends and match weeks at critical times during the season. And again, we've proven quite successful. So we think it's a bit of a myth that behind a paywall you shouldn't see advertising and members don't want to see advertising. It's a very dangerous myth as well. It's a complete misnomer. And advertising's been in existence behind various pay gateways for hundreds of years. Sky TV, they have fantastic advertising. It supports the programming. The Times is over 200 years old, and it's been carrying advertising behind the paid product for all those years. And it's very dangerous to talk about members not liking advertising or not wanting it. And in our experience, it's absolutely untrue. In fact, not only can advertising sit behind a paywall quite satisfactorily, we have plenty of evidence to demonstrate that it works at least as well or better in front of an engaged paying audience. And we're at pains to take this insight back out to the market to demonstrate the value of advertising in a logged in, engaged, premium context.